What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I did tell y'all I was supposed to be doing another Street Fighter character, but I decided to switch over to another fighting game series that is near and dear to my heart and I'm actually good at, and that is the Tekken series. So I did a Tekken video not too long ago, and go check that out. It'll be in the links in the description below, the I comment, the I thing above my head, and at the ending, how you get your little two squares and you got a video you can pick between. You want to watch next? Yeah, one of them type of things, whatever. But we're here to talk about Yoshimitsu because he is one of the characters I main. Out of my top three is Kazuya, King, and Yoshimitsu. Now, there's been mystery around Yoshimitsu for many, many years, and I'm here to let people know that Yoshimitsu is legit human. Now, it's hard to believe, yes, with his costume designs as they change every game, because if you notice, he is one of the main characters that get a overhaul when it comes down to costumes. Like, he gets a new look every game, and there's a reason why, and there's a reason behind that. From what I've done read when it came down to his character is that he wants to keep up the suspicion of him being human when all due respect, he is human. Now, you probably ask yourself, how can a human do what he does? Well, we're here to talk about how this character became of what he is. See, Yoshimitsu is the leader of the Majin clan, all right? And the Majin clan is pretty much a band of thieves that are pretty much modern day Robin Hood. And what Yoshimitsu does, he gives back to the poor. So you're asking, is he a good guy or a bad guy? He's affiliated with the good side because he cares about taking care of the poor and defending the weak. And throughout all Tekken games, you can see that, because how he helps out the poor in the first Tekken game, as you see right here in this ending, he's giving the money that he won from the Tekken tournament and giving it back to the poor. And I think that was Martial Law whose face you seen, Martial Law or his son. Now, in his Tekken ending 2, this is where you can see that he is human, because if you look at his mask, you can see flesh. So, but as he jumps out the helicopter with Dr. B, you see his hand twist around like a helicopter. That's because he had lost his, I think that's his right arm in a fight in Tekken. I forgot who took it from him, but Dr. B gave him a prosthetic arm or mechanical arm as thanks for saving him. Now, Dr. B was dying in Tekken 3, and in this ending here, you see that he's trying to get Ogre's blood to help him, live a little bit longer, but as we see that it didn't work out. Also, his armor in Tekken 3 was probably the best costume Yoshimitsu had in all Tekken games. I prefer that Yoshimitsu armor over anything. If they were to put that back in Tekken 7, best your sweet ass, I will be playing Yoshimitsu 24/7. It's either him or King, because King is my favorite Tekken character of all time. But Yoshimitsu has, like I said, has a lot of mystery behind him, because if you notice, if you play Soulcalibur, he's also in the Soulcalibur series, and it's like, how is he in both? So that even raises the eyebrow of, is Yoshimitsu immortal? Is this the same guy? What type of black magic is this man using? Well, I'm here to tell you that Yoshimitsu is a title. Just like if you watch Naruto, Hokage. Hokage is passed down to the leaders of Konoha or the Leaf Village. That's pretty much what Yoshimitsu is. Think about your favorite anime, your favorite cartoon, your favorite, the Avatar. Like, for instance, Avatar. The Avatar is passed down. Like, Aang is Avatar, Korra's Avatar. They had avatars before Aang and Korra. That's what Yoshimitsu is. Yoshimitsu is a title that's passed down generations and generations. Now, from Tekken 1 all the way up to Tekken 7, it's been the same Yoshimitsu throughout the years. Now, in Soulcalibur, I don't know. I think Yoshimitsu is a demon in Soulcalibur, but I'll do that video for another time. Not really a Soulcalibur fan like that anymore. But Yoshimitsu's prime directive is to help the poor, the needy, the weak, the people that can't stand up for themselves. And his fighting style is pretty much, I think he's the only character in Tekken that uses a katana or a sword. And he actually has a name for this sword. And what it is the sword that he wields in Tekken 1, 2, and 3 are different from 4, 5, and 7. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Because the sword that he holds at 1, 2, and 3 was starting to drain his energy. He started to feel the evil spirit coming from it. And in Tekken 6, when he comes across Azel. Azel is the big demon you fight at the end of Tekken 6. We'll talk about him some other time. And when he finds out that his sword was just all types of evil, he had to replace it with another blade that is not evil. I mean, evil swords, hints of Soulcalibur, but it's not Soulcalibur. That's why you see him at the beginning of this video with two blades. One blade is a good one and one blade is the bad blade. Now, he does have some rivals when it comes down to Tekken, because every fighting game needs rivals. You know, Ryu got Ken and Bison. You got Jen and Harawang and Kaizuya. You name it, they got it. Goku, Vegeta, you name it, they got it. He has Kunimitsu. Kunimitsu is pretty much a thief, and you don't see her anymore after Tekken 2. Either Tekken 1 or Tekken 2 is her last appearances besides the Tekken tag team games. And the reason why she's not around, because she's been banished from the Majin clan, and what she was trying to do was steal the sword of Yoshimitsu. And she was all about, you know, just stealing that sword because she wanted the power. She wanted to be the leader of the Majin clan. But joke's on her, she couldn't wield the sword the right way. So think of Sub-Zero and Frost from Deadly Alliance. She really wanted to be the leader of the whole clan. She couldn't handle the power, and she got, well, I won't say she got banished, she got turned to ice. Kunimitsu, on the other hand, banished, and you haven't seen her since. But they had to replace her with Bryan Fury, which he will be the next Tekken character I talk about, since he is Yoshimitsu's rival. And pretty much Bryan and Yoshimitsu's feud starts off with Yoshimitsu and Dr. B saving Bryan. And Bryan, I always thought he was human. Like, I always thought he was human. But come to find out, he's an android. Well, he did start off human, and he was an android. And Dr. B and Yoshimitsu wanted to help him out because the doctor, I think his name was Dr. Abel, helped out Bryan and made him what he is, but he kind of was defected. He wasn't really like up to par like to all the other androids that he made. So he decided, Dr. B and Yoshimitsu decided to work on him and help him because they knew he was about to die. Well, sadly, Bryan turns on them, hurts Dr. B. Now Yoshimitsu was out for revenge and retribution and vengeance. And we don't know whose story is canon, but in one ending, Yoshimitsu does get him twice. Same thing with Bryan. In his endings, he gets Yoshimitsu twice. So this character's always been really big to me, part of my childhood, because I used to be freaked out by this character. I'm like, what is this guy? What is he truly? What truly is he? Some people are saying that he's been alive for thousands and thousands of years. Some people are saying that he came from the lower pits of hell. Some people saying that he just popped up one day. But I did extensive research, hardcore research. I'm talking about research that, you know, you do when you're getting ready for a college exam type research. And we ended up seeing that the dude is actually human, except for his right arm. It's mechanical. So he does a lot of stuff that's kind of weird when he fights. Like, most of his moves hurt him more than it hurts the opponent. And I had to learn that by going through hours and hours of practice. That, okay, I know how to make this not just hurt my character, but hit my opponent's character as well. There's been many times where I had draws. I got more draws than I got wins and losses when it comes down to Yoshimitsu. Like, for instance, he has a move where he stabs himself, and it's like a harakiri or him committing suicide. But really, if you get close to your opponent, you stab yourself and your opponent. So technically, both of y'all about to die. He does another thing where he spins around and makes him dizzy, and he causes more harm to his character than most. And of course, the helicopter move where he flies in the air and he comes down with that slash, and it's OV for you. He pretty much is part samurai, part ninja, and it's pretty dope how he does this. Now, what would his role be in Tekken 8? Because we got to talk about Tekken 8, because we all know that it's coming soon, very, very soon. We don't know when. PlayStation 5 is right around the corner, so Tekken 8 got to be a thing. Same thing, same old, same old. Protecting the weak, defending the weak, helping the weak be strong and all that stuff. And hopefully we might get Kunimitsu back, because I think she does need to come back. You know, if Tekken 8 technically might be the last game due to the fact that, you know, Jen Kaizuya, story for another day, I think that they should come back. She should come back so that they can finish off their feud or add Bryan to the mix and be all like a triple threat. You know, two people that hate Yoshimitsu, they team up and Yoshimitsu still takes them down. So what do you guys think? Do y'all think Yoshimitsu is human, or do y'all still want to believe that this dude is a demon from the inner gates of hell or whatever? But like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends that love Tekken. More character bios from Tekken is coming soon. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for y'all. Peace.